Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm a part-time reseller. You can find me on Instagram and on Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, and Depop as VolverVintage. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell vintage and a few modern brands. Today is the follow-up video to the $50 thrift haul challenge. I'm gonna link the video up above here and in the details down below so you can rewatch it if you'd like. So I did a challenge with Becky Park on Poshmark and a bunch of her students that took her YouTube course. So our challenge was to purchase $50 worth of thrifted items, and whoever makes the most profit in the month wins. So if you're interested in part-time reselling on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, Facebook Marketplace, etc., then just keep watching. Mistake number one already was going to a thrift store and paying full price for these items. If I could redo the challenge, I would go to I would probably go to the swap meet, because the swap meet is my number one place to source. That's where I find the best items for the cheapest price. So that's already mistake number one. I would go source somewhere else. I would not go to a retail store and pay retail prices. So I listed my items and I was panicking because my first sale didn't come until November 17th. So November 17th, we're going to go into my first sale. And it was this Gap dead stock denim jacket. I knew that this was going to sell when I saw it on the rack. It was dead stock denim from the 90s. And if you've ever seen a pair of unwashed, like raw Levi's 501s, like that's exactly what it looked like raw denim, raw indigo blue denim. If you see anything like that, pick it up because it's worth money. There's also a documentary. It used to be on Netflix, but I think it's on Amazon Prime now. If you guys want to watch it, it's called Blue Gold American Jeans, and it talks about the hype around like rare vintage, like Big E Levi's and raw denim, and how popular it is, characteristics are to look out for. So if you're into that, there's a lot of money in denim. This is not by any means anything collectible, but I knew just because it was raw, unwashed, blue indigo denim that it was worth some money, and $70 for a Gap jacket is pretty good. It sold for $70 on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, and then another thing I want to say is that Poshmark is pretty much I make the most sales. None of the items sold on Poshmark. Pro tip number one is to cross-list all your items, because all of these sales resulted from cross-listing. I do use List Perfectly to cross-list. I do have a discount code. You get 30% off your first month if you want to try it. I'm going to leave it right here and in the link down below. So then my next sale wasn't until the 24th, and it was on Mercari. So somebody left a comment on one of my YouTube videos, and I'm gonna look for your username. I'm sorry, but he left a comment and he was like, do you sell on Mercari? And I used to sell on Mercari when I think the listing fees were 10%. I think it was a year ago when they raised their prices, and I wasn't really seeing a lot of traction, so I just stopped listing on Mercari. But when I saw this guy's comment, I was like, maybe I should relist on Mercari. So thank you, because I immediately went and cross-listed everything to Mercari using List Perfectly, and then I got a sale. So up next on the 24th was this granny core wool knit cardigan. So, but I did make a mistake because I guess I listed it as free shipping. So it sold for $18 with free shipping. But this is a prime example of why I love shipping on Poshmark, because this sweater weighed 1 pound and 2 ounces. So I couldn't ship it first class. It's going to be $11 for shipping this sweater to Wisconsin. I live in Southern California, so there was a lot of distance between the two shipping locations. So I ended up stuffing it into a flat rate padded poly mailer. So it was a flat rate of $8.75. But again, I had to pay out of pocket because I messed up and put this as no shipping. My final sale was on November 26th, and it was the Magna Box vintage boombox. I was so excited that this sold. I don't pick up electronics, but I love vintage items. I made sure that I added shipping costs to the buyer, not for me. And yeah, it sold for $60 plus shipping on Mercari. So now let's talk about the items that did not sell. So this Y2K formal prom dress, it's dead stock. This is the most liked item on all of my platforms. I cross-listed everywhere. It has so many likes on Poshmark. It has so many likes and views on Facebook Marketplace, on Mercari. I've been sending out offers and nobody bites. So I don't understand. Everybody loves this item, but I'm not getting any offers. I thought I priced it too high, but I've dropped it down significantly and it's still getting a lot of likes. So I think I'm gonna hold off. I think I dropped it down to $50 and I'm just gonna hold off at this point. I feel like somebody is eventually gonna send me an offer and I just have to be patient and hold out for the right buyer. And then my mistakes. I don't know why I took a risk on these items. I don't sell men's items. This Woolrich flannel shirt. I don't pick up men's shirts. I don't like selling men's stuff. I love my vintage. I love women's vintage. So I don't know why I picked this up. Finally, these dress shoes, again, I just picked them up because I knew they were expensive retail, but they've gotten very little traction, very little interest. So I would not pick these up again. But once they sell, it should all be profit. So now let's do a breakdown of our gross sales, subtract our cost of goods and shipping fees and selling platform fees, and we'll come down to our net sales. So we had a total of 3 sales for $148. So when I subtract all of the fees, shipping that I paid for that one sweater, and the cost of goods for these 3 items, I'm left with a net profit of $99.37. So that's amazing. I already made my money back. I'm in the profit zone. That's the money that I have cashed out. So if I take it a step further and subtract the cost of goods for the 3 items that I have not sold, it brings down my profit to $74.37. So either way, I'm still in the profit and I'm happy. I'm obviously not winning this competition, but I'm just so grateful that at least I'm not in the negative. So ka-ching! We're in the profit. I really enjoyed this challenge. I love collaborating with everyone on these videos. They're some of the funnest videos to do. And moving forward, I would definitely not experiment like this with men's items and things that I'm just not familiar with. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to link everyone who participated in the challenge down below. So go ahead and create a playlist and watch everyone else's videos, see what they sold, and see who made the most profits. Additionally, I am doing Vlogmas this year. So I'm doing a video every day up until Christmas. So stay tuned and join me for some holiday fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.